Greetings, my wicked brothers and sisters. When you are in any kind of creative mood, have you ever been tormented by that all-consuming question, does my art need to have a meaning? A question that the Neanderthals probably pondered while they were painting animals on cave walls, and that people eons ahead in a dystopian future will also debate over. You could argue that art with a message makes it timeless. It surpasses the boundaries of time and is merged with eternity and so forth. Personally, I think that's kind of a limited mindset. If there is a piece of art created only for aesthetic purposes, one can still stare at it and be submerged in its beauty or mystery. It doesn't necessarily need to spark controversy or thought-provoking enigmas. For example, this painting that I'm creating in this very video holds a meaning for me. It's meant to symbolize the irony that I, as a former Christian, actually lost my faith the more knowledge I acquired about the Bible and organized religion. However, I could very well have created this artwork just because I happened to want to create a stoic portrait surrounded by crosses. And additionally, there are personal interpretations to consider. You can create a piece of art for personal enjoyment only, and then some person can very well exclaim, "Your artwork speaks to me on a personal level," while you're just nodding your head, thinking that you have no idea what the other person is talking about. But this is what makes it so interesting. I love it. I love the fact that any art can have endless amounts of interpretations, including what art actually is. I mean, after all, art can be anything, am I right? Yes, I'm sure you will roll your eyes in a sarcastic fashion when you hear the ancient phrase, "Everything can be art." I can even hear your objections right now. Jesus Christ, how pretentious. Isn't that kind of a cop-out answer? But I mean, honestly, if you take a random object and place it in an artistic environment, a museum, it could become a work of art. Some people would consider the beauty of nature a natural work of art. It's everywhere. But what's this got to do with the meaning or purpose of art? I personally think the answer to this question is very simple and boring. Any kind of art will always have a meaning or purpose. If you got a piece of art that's representing a deep philosophical message, that's the purpose. If you got a piece of art that's only aesthetically pleasing, that's the purpose. If you got a piece of art that's modernistic nonsense and supposed to not have a purpose, that's still the purpose. So does your art need to have meaning? Not necessarily. Why? Because no matter what you do, you can't really avoid it. And since you can't avoid it, just create. Make art, give in to your creative mood, and don't apologize. That's the bottom line. So, do you want to contribute your own thoughts on the matter? Or do you have objections? Please, feel free to share your thoughts on the comment section. And finally, let my message be crystal clear. Just create.